Welcome to the Self-Care Revolution. This is the first in a series of podcasts produced to help empower you to use nutrition, dietary supplements, and other health-promoting modalities in an integrative approach to self-care. I'm Gene Bruno, nutritionist, herbalist, professor of Nutraceutical Science at Huntington University of Health Sciences, formulator of Twinlab products, and your host. In today's podcast, we're going to discuss a new study which compares the effects of 5 different sweeteners on body weight, blood sugar control, and the amount of food that you eat. Now, those 5 sweeteners include sucrose, which is regular table sugar, saccharin, aspartame, Reb A, which is the sweet compound in stevia, and sucralose. So, the public has always had kind of a love-hate relationship with low-calorie sweeteners, especially artificial sweeteners. You know, many people like the fact that the sweeteners have no calories, but dislike the fact that they're synthetic and not natural. Now, I understand the sentiment. This is my 40th year working in the natural product and healthcare industries. And when I first started out, I took the philosophical position that if it's natural, it's good for you. If it's synthetic, it's bad for you. However, after extensive healthcare education, including earning graduate degrees in nutrition and herbal medicine, my position changed to more of an integrative approach. Now, I always try to take an unbiased view of new studies and let the science speak for itself rather than make a value judgment on the basis of being natural or synthetic. After all, not everything natural is good for you. Poison ivy is natural, but I don't recommend making a salad out of it. And wearing glasses for vision is synthetic. But I wear them anyway because I'm fond of being able to see. Now, on to the discussion about the sweetener study. This 12-week study was recently published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. It consisted of about 154 participants in the age range of 18 to 60, and all of them were overweight or obese. These participants were divided into 5 different groups, each consisting of 28 to 30 people. In each group was given one of the 5 sweeteners, and those sweeteners were just mixed in Kool-Aid to make it easier to consume. Now, the researchers took care to adjust the amount of sweetener in each of these to match the sweetness intensity. And the results, I have to tell you, were really fascinating. Some were what you might expect, and others were not. So, as expected, those subjects in the sucrose group gained weight, about 4 pounds. Surprisingly, though, those in the saccharin group also gained weight, about 2.5 pounds. Now, aspartame and the stevia sweeteners also resulted in a very small weight gain, but it was so small that it wasn't considered to be statistically significant. In other words, aspartame and stevia were just basically had a neutral effect, okay? Now, what is perhaps to me most interesting is that those in the sucralose group actually lost weight, about 3 pounds. Another interesting result is that the sucralose group also ended up consuming less calories. The glucose control wasn't significantly affected in any of the sweeteners. So, in case you're wondering, there's not a definitive answer as to why sucralose would result in weight loss. However, other research has shown that sucralose is capable of stimulating the release of a peptide called glucagon-like peptide 1, and that peptide is produced in the gut, and its function is to help regulate appetite as well as insulin secretion and movement of food throughout the gut. So, it may be that that was the reason that it worked, the sucralose worked for appetite suppression. In any case, sucralose, which of course goes under the trade name of Splenda, appears to be the sweetener of choice for individuals who are trying to lose weight. Also, the research I've read indicates that sucralose really is a safe sweetener. I'd certainly rather use it than to add sugar to any of my foods. So, thanks for joining us on our inaugural episode of the Self-Care Revolution. If you enjoyed what you learned, make sure you hit like and subscribe. For more information about self-care, or to sign up for our newsletter, visit www.twinlab.com.